see. All right. Ah, shit.
Don't say nothing incriminating.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Simple, everybody. So today we have actually this is the second time on the show. We have Ivan on the show because his whole podcast is falling apart.
The
It
flip.
is. I'm not even
Oh,
gonna lie. It
Ivan,
is.
Ivan, Ivan, Ivan,
Ivan's
Ivan.
Ivan's j- Ivan's jumped ship and he's joined the Sim boat.
Ivan, how does it feel to be the first guest to come back the second time?
It feels all right. I mean, I don't see the big deal.
Oh, all right, okay. All right, yo, let's pull
Hey,
up the DMs. Let's pull up the DMs. He's the one who came.
No one came to us. We didn't
He's
come
always
to
the one who came to us.
basically begged us.
He was
It was
like,
like,
Isaac,
come
I
on, Brandon,
didn't
I'll
beg
suck you.
anything from you. Okay, first off, let's get this straight.
Come on, Brandon, I'll
I
suck you off.
asked
Let me
and I
get
didn't beg. There's a big difference.
"Hey, Assault Sleek, what up? Hey, what up, Assault Sleek? Assault Sleek is here. He's been a day one. Assault Sleek has always been here
I've
from the
always seen
start.
that dude on chat.
All right, so let's see what we're gonna talk about. Let me see like the first topic of the day.
Ivan, how's
But
your
let, let me clarify. I thank Simpbelt for having me. We've always been
We
cool.
we always enjoy having
bet.
Ivan on. All right.
You better?
All right. So I guess first things first. We haven't done this in a while. Mental health check. How we all doing? Yeah, I would assume we're all in summer now.
How you
doing,
Ivan?
So let's just start with
Doing
Ivan.
doing all right. I mean, dating right now not so good. I'm like it's kind of like Facebook Marketplace. People ask, "Are you available?" but they don't fucking show up.
So you get stood up or what?
Not stood up. Like sometimes I get matches. I think we hit it off pretty well, and they're like, and it's kind of like Facebook Marketplace. It's like when someone replies, "Is it still available?" or like, "Can I pick it up?" They'll be like, "Yeah." They don't fucking show up. They just end it right there, and you're like, "Oh."
Wait, so you guys make the date or you guys don't make the
I
date?
I was setting something up, but then they just fucking ghosted me. I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, that's actually
So
tough.
I'm
what app
like,
are you using?
fucking Hinge and Bumble.
Bumble? Trash, get the hell out of there.
Fuck it.
I just don't
Bunch of
like the
ugly
I I just don't like the mechanics of Bumble. Like it doesn't even give you a shot. So at least like even if it's just like an accidental match, it doesn't even give you a shot.
I know. I was considering like signing up as a woman at first, so like I could shoot my shot.
I was gonna catfish every.
It's like because out of the woman, and when you meet up for the date, says hairy ass dude. Well, he's always like, hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
You Taylor?
Are you sexy girl 6969? And Adam's like, yo, what about it? It's like other guys like, hey, no, I'm cool.
What are you gonna
He's not
do?
even
Fight
actually.
me?
He's not even looking for a girlfriend. He's actually just looking for a gym bro.
Oh, yo, what if they made like an app that's just specifically for gym bros? Like you find a gym bro on there.
That's gonna make us money. Shut up before they take our ideas.
No,
Attention.
it has been
That talk is
copyrighted
now
down.
making a new app called fucking I
Motherfucking
don't know, Gymder.
Gym buddies.
Jim
Grinder. Oh, we know.
Only gyms. What the fuck?
only gyms.
Only gyms.
Hey, let's go. All right, so only gyms. So pretty much, so pretty much.
Personally, though, I would say Hinge. That's where I'm in Mabu. I think it's a good app.
That's where you met what you said?
His boo.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's where I thought I met my future. No, shit, my future boo, but went down.
You would let it play out. Let it play out. It'll happen naturally.
Yeah.
I do let it happen naturally.
Yeah, it will happen when you least expect it. But
Ivan's like, I do let it happen naturally, as if I were a caveman. He clubs the girl and he just starts dragging her to his cave. Yeah, it's natural, man. But yo,
I'm just
actually,
looking for someone to hold my fucking pads when I'm trying to work on my stand up, dog. Is that so much to ask?
Wait, pads during your stand up? Wait,
Yeah,
what does
like
that mean?
pads, punching pads, kicking
Oh,
pads.
oh, 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 oh. I was gonna say
You
something,
did?
but I'd rather
Okay,
not.
I knew it. I knew it.
I was gonna say
Okay,
something, but I'd rather not.
Isaac, how was your week?
It's been pretty good. I think. Well, I got a lot of plans to do like over the summer now. I did go camping again for the second time, but I didn't mess up this time.
You went back for seconds for Big Bear. I mean, for Bigfoot.
The big-
You couldn't
I don't
find
know
him
if
the
you can
first
sleep
time.
like
He went
He did
missing.
find it. He did one. He did for him for a second time.
Oh no! So he did find him, and so now he's just like, okay.
yeah, but I don't know. You guys can't see it, but like my eyes are red because the first night we got there, I only slept 2 hours. I slept
He
like at
was
6 a.m.
smoking that Bigfoot pack.
Smoking that Bigfoot.
Hey, yo,
Smoking,
Isaac and
s-
Bigfoot together.
smoking that
Isaac,
big boof.
Isaac, pass the blunt.
Pass the. Oh, let me get the meme. Man. Let me get the meme. Pass the booth.
Pasta boof. All right,
Nah.
and then it's like the fucking like George Washington version. It's like,
Get your money up, not your funny up.
all right, but basically, all right. So Isaac went camping again. How about you, Brandon? How'd your week go?
I mean, my week's been okay. I didn't do much. Just been working. Trying to keep myself busy. I've been starting to get into like painting just for the fun of it, and it's somewhat interesting. But then I get bored.
He's
We'll
doing
see.
those ass paintings, the one where they put paint on their ass and just sit down.
He said he's just
But I do it. I do it with my dick. Like what I
Okay.
do is,
So you know
You're
the
like, it's,
tiny canvas.
yeah. So I gotta get a very small canvas because of my shrimp.
it's like, that's
And
a
the
weird
shrimp.
looking worm.
You know, I take that as a compliment. Actually, they call it a worm. You know,
Fuck,
it's a worm and it's big.
it's a
It's
giant
like growing
Alaskan
in a shore.
bullworm.
I thought this. I was trying to think of the giant Alaskan boar. It's hairy and pink.
It's big, hairy, it's pink.
But
How was your week, Hector?
on my week, all right. So where do I start?
Why are you acting like you didn't know this was coming? How was your week, Hector? All right. I gotta speak on it now, I guess. You know the question was coming.
All right, where do I start? All right, so I finished all my finals on Wednesday. Um, I already got one of my grades. I already knew it. It was like a multiple choice test, and I knew I was gonna be one short from like passing class with a 90. And it's like I was like, damn it. I was just so disappointed, and I gotta finish the class with A9s. But I mean, it's still cool or whatever. I guess. I mean, yeah. As long as I got it done, it's all right. And I'm still waiting on my other classes. Then now I started working with my dad again, so it's always fun. I love getting burnt under the sun. And then I went to a kickback yesterday, and a fucking spider almost killed me.
Spider?
Yeah, I was like sitting I was sitting on their chair, and they have like this big tree like that like hangs over like most of their yard, and all of us like it was like 11 o'clock at night, so it was super dark, and I just feel something crawling on my hand. Like
It's a
just
spooter.
it's like I just feel it crawling on my hand, and then like I have like mild arachnophobia, so like if a spider just like sneaks up on me, like I'm gonna freak out. Like I don't freak out if I see it from a distance and I can like approach it, but either once I lose sight of it or it comes out of me like out of nowhere, like I just freak out. So like I started shaking my hand like like towards the floor, and then like and then like someone at the kickback stomped it for me.
And you just flick it off. Just
No, it was like this big. What do you mean? It was a little small spider. It was like this big.
I wish I was there just to see you freak out because I would have just been recording.
I don't, bro. Okay, so you're gonna tell me you wouldn't freak out if it was like if it was pitch black and you just feel something crawling on your hand?
And then you just go like this, flick it right off, and move
No,
on.
it was a huge spider that looked venomous.
Hey, what did he say when I said about the snake? Oh yeah. What a pussy.
No. That's the thing. That's the thing. You could hear the snake coming at you. You can hear this. You
Some
guess.
snakes.
No. And even if you can't hear it, at least you'll be able to see it somewhere. So like. And besides, you have to be pretty stupid to be hanging around with snakes in the first place. Spiders, they're everywhere. Just spiders are everywhere. On the other hand, spiders are everywhere, so you'll never know when they're sneaking up on you, and they make no sound at all because they're so tiny. So therefore, spiders are like a lot like scared than snakes, and you can't change my mind about that.
No, you just pussy. Don't try to make up an excuse now.
No, okay, that's it.
Pussy.
That's the thing. So, who is scared of snakes in any context? Like, you're even afraid of snakes that they have, like, like those like Las Vegas snakes, those people that be carrying around snakes and like you let people touch them. Like, you're scared of those too,
Yeah. Why the fuck would I touch a snake?
because it's not gonna kill you, and the trainer's right there, and they feel cool.
You don't know that. The snake can go rogue.
No, and corn snakes, the little cute thin snakes that don't bite. You're scared of those too, because you're scared of all snakes. So
Nah, it doesn't matter.
not all snakes are evil.
Point is, you missed out on the chance of being Spider-Man.
Well,
I think he would have just landed in the hospital.
exactly. But honestly, low-key, I thought it bit me because I saw like two little like fresh scabs on my hand. I'm like, those weren't there before.
They're just drops. Yeah. Midstream.
And when I was driving back home, I'm like, I low-key feel kind of weird right now.
I think that's just your mind playing with you.
But I woke up just fine, so I'm okay, I guess.
Actually, speaking about venomous stuff, I heard this on a podcast, right? If a venomous snake bit my dick, would you guys suck the venom out of it
No.
to save my life?
No,
Straight up said no.
I'm
Hey, get this
blessing
man
you
off the
right there.
podcast.
I'm blessing you.
Get this man off the podcast.
I'm gonna
Get this
bless
man
him
off
right then and there. If he dies, he goes straight to heaven.
But that's the thing, though. But it's the thing, like, what happens if I were to swallow the venom? Wouldn't I die at that point? And what are you gonna do?
Why would you swallow the venom?
Just swallow it.
Because I don't know, because I'm being too
Swallow it.
enthusiastic.
No,
I know,
fucking
quit it.
spitter.
It's because spitters are quitters.
I mean, there's times I accidentally swallow fucking toothpaste on accident.
What? How does that even happen?
No, it's because like sometimes I'll be brushing my teeth, and like the little like splash of toothpaste goes to the back of my throat, and I try spitting it out, but it doesn't come out. So I was like, fuck, I guess I'll just swallow it.
How deep are you brushing yourself?
Don't question it.
He'd be testing himself with the toothbrush.
Or there's just times because I have bad acid reflux that something will be coming up. Like it could just be water I just drank, and then like I'm trying to like like put it back down while I'm brushing my teeth, and then some of the toothpaste will just go down with it. So it's like, all right.
What do you say?
All I heard was,
Speaking in binary.
all I heard was like, Hector's a little sus. That's all I heard.
Hector every morning tries to see how deep he can put his toothbrush.
And, I've ever seen that like Penguins of the Madagascar meme for like the penguin with the toothbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Hector.
You
Yeah.
every morning?
Yeah, it's me every morning. That's how I be brushing my teeth, brushing my mouth, brushing my tongue. Gotta make sure it's clean.
Kind of brush that little dangly thing on the back of his throat.
You mean the uvula?
The
He's
uvula.
gonna kill himself.
Uvula? 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 Honestly,
Uvula.
I've had like weird fantasies of like what would happen if you just cut it off?
I don't know. Test it out and tell us how it goes.
I That's because I was just wondering because I've been to the hospital a lot of times like as a kid, and I would always see like those like charts. I was always see like those charts where it's like kids with like tuberculosis or bronchitis, and he would take a picture of like the inside of their mouth, and it'd be like that nasty like yellow pattern, and I would always should be like you always see like have like that like an image of their like uvula. So I was like, what happened if you just cut that shit off? Like okay, let me just Google what does a uvula do? Because it sure as hell doesn't keep vomit down. I'll tell you what. What does a uvula do? Okay, so when you eat your soft palate and you prevent foods and liquids from going up to your nose. Okay, so I guess that's all it does. It just prevents stuff from going up your nose.
Have
And
you ever had shit go up your nose? It hurts.
yes, I've had like, I've had like, I've had my acid reflux go up my nose before. Yes, I know that shit burns.
You already know what he be doing.
No, no, like
Ricasos.
having stuff go up
You be
your nose
smelling his
burns.
keys.
Like literally, like it feels like, like your nose and that back part of your throat that it goes to feels just super hot. It feels like they freaking like they heated up a chain and pulled it out like a Beyblade. That's exactly what it feels like. Like they got it. It feels like Ghost Rider did a Beyblade on you. That's what it feels like. But
I don't want to mess with what you do in your free time with you and your gag reflexes.
Hector sniffs his keys in the bathroom when he's in the gym.
uh,
Extra pre-workout.
my keys of pre workout. I don't even though I don't drink pre workout because that stuff's bad for you.
So what? You're here for a fun time, not a long time.
Pre workout's bad for you. It's basically just caffeine. Just drink coffee like a real adult.
No, because I don't want to drink caffeine.
Pre workout is just caffeine.
But it tastes like strawberry and fucking blueberry. I'm not trying to drink
Bro, it's not
coffee all
caffeine.
the
It's
time.
pre-workout, bro. It doesn't say the word caffeine in it.
Like at that point, you might as well drink a Monster or a Bang or like in yerba mate.
No, yerba mate is for alt girls.
What if I am an old girl?
You are an alt girl.
I
No,
listen
there's no
to
what ifs. You are one.
I fucking listen to
And
Claro.
those records in the back prove it.
I listen to Claro and listen to Cuco, and then I'm like, let me put you on something. And then I put on fucking Tame Impala.
It's like you never heard of this before.
You never heard of this before. Puts on To Pimp a Butterfly.
I've never even had yerba.
I mean, I had it once. It was pretty good. It was like nighttime, and I was like trying to study, and I'm like, you know what, screw it. I didn't feel anything. It just felt like I was drinking juice.
This is the only pre-workout I need.
What is that?
Sponsored, don't show.
We're
We're
not
not sponsored.
we're not sponsored. You can't show that. You owe us $5 now.
I'm sponsored. I don't need to show shit.
By who? Who you're sponsored by? Who are your sponsors, kid?
I can't even fucking read this shit. That's how you know this shit's good.
You can't read it? What are you, dyslexic?
No, because it's in Thai, you dumb shit.
Hey, lower the cussing on this show. We want to stay monetized.
Man.
We want to stay
It's in Thai.
monetized.
I don't read it. It only says the only thing it
Either
says
way,
here is boxing liniment. Let me see. For muscular pain, bruises, and sprains, muscular spasm, apply this liniment and massage gently at the affected area.
Side effects: deflate your balls.
No, this shit like if you rub this on your
Testicular
whatever
area.
part you're gonna work out. No, do not rub it on your testicular area. That's a big no-no. It will
Have you
burn
tried
it off. I will guarantee that.
Like you have experience. Like you have experience.
Yeah, when I was a kid,
Workout.
my dad used to take me to the gym and he had it, so he wanted me to try it out. I don't know. I put it on my lower leg.
Ivan, you need to stop right
I put
there.
I put it on my lower legs because it was hurting, and then I guess it got up to my testicle, and then that shit hurt. But let me tell you, I was throwing kicks way faster so I could get air into my boys, to my gonads.
When this guy released, then kids came out shooting him.
I know I left a fucking bullet hole on my wall.
This is very simple.
See, you see, this is why we have two separate shows. We are a family-friendly show. Also, I forgot to mention this, but on Friday I got my first shot of the vaccine. I got
Hey, what's your serial number?
my serial number.
Nice. What's your microchip number?
Yeah, it's
You know,
E6. Actually, bleep that out, please. I'm just kidding. I don't even.
do it in a live show.
I just can't. I don't even know if that even like matters or not. Like, does that matter? Like if I said that, I mean it's not a social security or anything.
Yeah, it is. Bro, it's that chip they put in you.
Oh yeah, is that Bill Gates chip? They've been talking about.
But you're fully vaccinated, right?
Who, me?
What?
Oh, Ivan.
I did.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
double vaxxed.
someone just followed. Hey, little man 80, thank you for the follow. We appreciate you. I think little man 80 is secretly the FBI agent sent by Bill Gates because we mentioned his name in microchip. He's gonna watch our stream.
Is that what's this about a microchip?
Also, speaking of rich people, do you guys hear Jeff Bezos is going to space?
He is.
Yeah, like I think sometime by the end of this year. Oh, it's because he has a space company.
Does he?
Yeah, he owns a space company. It's like pretty much like it's pretty like similar to Elon, but it's like it's different. Like pretty much like my dad makes the argument that his company is more advanced than Elon Musk's, like SpaceX, because of the fact that he's willing to put himself at risk to like send himself up to space, which means that stuff has like already been proven to be safe, something that Elon hasn't been willing to do yet. So I mean, you know, it's kind of a fair point,
We
But
can't
what
talk smack
would you
about
really
Elon.
want to go to
That man
space though?
that man holds my portfolio in his hands.
Wait, what? Wait, what'd you say, Brandon?
And we can't talk smack about Elon Musk. That man holds my whole portfolio in his hands.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about Doge.
Tweet and this man can one tweet and this
Stonks.
man can make me a billionaire.
Okay, hold on. Let me check on Dogecoin. I haven't checked on Doge ever since
What
I
gives a
sold
fuck?
it.
We're not a finance. We're not a finance group.
Of course we are. Hold on, let me check on it. Cause I
But,
check. Last time I checked, that shit was Doge went down like hella.
but do you
Anyways,
really want to go to space though? Like
I mean, yes.
you
I
gotta
would.
eat. You gotta eat freeze dried food.
No, you could grow potatoes. Have you not seen The Martian, bro? Are you stupid?
But that man was like a master at geometry and every single math in the world. He knew exactly what to do to survive.
Be a
It,
dumbass.
it's
I, I
5G
barely
on Mars.
know.
it's
I
called
barely know
5G
what's the
on Mars, bro.
elements in the periodic
The
table.
Wi-Fi, you broke ass.
it's called using Google and reading, bro. Get smart.
5G on Mars.
You know, do you know that MB on your hat means micro brain? Wait, what does the MB on your hat mean?
I think monarch butterfly.
Oh, monarch butterfly. This is a nice butterfly. But back to the Jeff Bezos thing. So like, okay, so like, what do you guys think Jeff Bezos is gonna end up like the Challenger spaceship in the 80s?
Oh, wow.
Refresh my
Well-
memory. What happened?
Okay, so the
Oh,
Challenger rocket, yeah, the one that blew up with the teachers in it. Yeah.
With the teacher?
Yeah, it's
Oh
because
my
basically so basically the whole backstory behind that
Why
is
are you
that
laughing?
this is the whole backstory behind that. Like in the 80s, the school system was doing pretty bad. Like I'll kind of argue worse than today. And so in order to like bolster like kids like excitement to go to school, they made a program where they would send teachers to space and they trained them and everything. And the day of the launch, like when they were already up in the air, it blew up. So that's kind of the story of the Challenger. Very sad.
See, shit. I didn't mean to. I was just like starstruck. Like, what happened? I've never heard of this.
Yeah, so they had like,
Why are you still laughing?
Cause I'm starstruck at this shit.
but yeah, it's like I think like half a dozen teachers had like U.S. teachers died there. So, but I mean, what are the odds of that happening to Jeff Bezos? I mean, I don't think he would put like himself in risk if it were like untested rockets. It would have to be something he's tested like a crap ton already.
Didn't he just get recently divorced?
Yeah, he did.
Bro, I put myself in that. What's the point of living at that point?
It's like it's just
If
like
you're already one of the richest men in the world, you might as well just go.
Shit, I'm
Go
gonna
all
slide
out.
up to his ex-wife's
Go out with the
DM.
bang.
He didn't
Go
deserve
out with the
you,
bang.
baby girl.
but it's like I think at that point it's like you're the richest man in the world. Like I mean, like well, what more is there to do? You've done everything. You gotta colonize everywhere else now.
I mean, if anything, it would just go out with a bang. Literally.
Like it's like Jeff Bezos is like literally like our the real life like Lex Luthor. He's bald. He has money. He builds rocket ships. If very soon he'll be building robots, which I'm pretty sure he is. Secretly, maybe. Man's gonna take over the world. One step at a time. Just you wait. None of us will be able to stop him.
Anyways, I think we have Ivan on this podcast, and Ivan loves combat sports. We could talk about the YouTube boxing event that happened yesterday, the TikTokers versus the YouTubers.
That was
Uh,
that
yeah,
was way more exciting than the Floyd Mayweather fight.
Was it?
some of the fights.
Yes, it was.
YouTubers won 6 out of the 7 possible fights, with one being a tie, and then one TikToker won. The winners of the fights were Landon McBroom, FaZe Jarvis, DDG, and then the only TikToker that won was Vinny Hacker. The Anderson
Fucking
Gibb versus Taylor Holder fight was a majority draw, which I think was BS. And then Austin McBroom
McBroom.
TKO'd Bryce Hall.
yeah. Okay, like I've
I
only.
was expecting that.
I, oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ivan. Go ahead. You go first. You're the resident expert.
I was expecting that. No, I'm playing. I wasn't really expecting an upset from that dude fighting Austin McBroom.
Did
Yeah.
you see the memes on it? They were so funny.
It's
He
like
looked like he was like 20 pounds underweight. I would have let him like, look, bro, we're gonna have to put brass knuckles in your wraps. Like, it's the only way you'll win.
Do you know what the ounces were for the fight?
Mm, I don't think they'll go any more than maybe more than 10 because 10 is like already pretty
Was it
lethal.
12?
12 ounce?
I'm gonna look it up.
okay,
I
but
mean, I watched the highlights on Twitter, and to be honest, I mean, most of them ended in TKOs, which I mean, I think it's worth the money if you're seeing TKOs. And then there was just one actual like KO. I think FaZe Jarvis.
okay, here's the thing. It's like so like obviously I wouldn't have paid for this event. If you watched it illegally, good on you. It seems like you got a good event. I've only seen like all the memes and like highlights, but can we all just admit, Deji, he should just retire. Deji should just like not even like have an internet router anymore.
This is his what, third fight in law, or is it second?
Man got beat by Jake Paul, and he got beat by a TikToker. What is this man still doing on the internet? Like he has to go into hiding. Like not even KSI is gonna accept him anymore.
Not even his own brother.
Not even his own brother. Like how does that make you feel? Like like you got beat twice.
Yeah, he was the only YouTuber that lost to
To
out of everybody.
a damn TikToker.
I was willing to pay for it because Danny Duncan was going to be there, but then he pulled out, and I was like, oh.
I mean,
And then
I
Tanner Fox was supposed to fight, but his got canceled because both him and his opponent were he was underweight and his opponent was overweight.
hey, what? Did they act like this is a serious event? Let him fight.
Because I think
Like,
the commission only allowed a 9 pound difference, and there's an 18 pound difference between the two.
oh, fuck.
Okay, wait.
He
Okay,
he said
wait.
he showed
Commission.
up to the event, and he said he was fine with fighting him, even though with the 18 pound difference. But the commission was the one that said no to
Wait,
not let the fight go on.
the actual boxing commission. So this fight was actually sanctioned
The
by the
Florida
boxing
commission.
commission.
They have to
Yeah, the
because
Florida commission team.
they need to know that these people know what they're doing because so they don't kill themselves.
They're YouTubers and TikTokers. What makes them think they know what they're doing?
They have to. They have to. Like, they have to know, like, these guys are registered. Even if they suck, they need to know, like, it's not on them. It's not liable.
But it's like this is basically just like the equivalent of like bum fights, but with like money and famous people. Like no one's expecting these people to like even be fair. I mean, case in point, like Bryce was it like McBoom and Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall got his like shit rocked. Like I've seen the
He did.
highlights.
The funny part of that fight was that prior to the fight and build up to the fight, like I understand it's for marketing purposes, but Bryce Hall was saying he was gonna win. He's been in like 40 street fights and
Oh yeah,
he's
I
a
saw that.
fighter and this and that.
I saw
And
that
then
part.
post interview after the fight, he goes, "I'm actually not. I don't consider myself a fighter.
You said it.
He's like I never said I was."
And
I'm like, you just contradicted yourself.
Dude. Okay, but it's like so. Like, this kind of brings up the next point that we've been talking about. So Simboat Fat Talk boxing match for charity
Oh my god.
Like versus Ivan.
versus Ivan versus the whole Simboat. I mean, has you ever seen like
Right,
that, like
so-
the one like clip from that one Vice documentary when like all the guys are beating up that one guy? It's like swing, swing. And ayo, let him stand up, let him
What
stand up.
did you say?
What did you say?
We
Oh
should
yeah.
do. We should do it. We'll do me versus Alex. Hector versus Ivan.
Oh my god.
Who do you want, Christian or Alex or Alejandro?
I think 100 would beat me over.
We'll do Christian versus Christian.
Okay.
The battle for the name.
Versus
Okay.
Alejandro.
Okay.
So let-
So basically,
let's- has to change it.
I think we would split right down the middle. I would obviously lose against. I would obviously lose against Ivan. Christian would. I think it would be a tie. You know, Christian versus Christian. Eyes is getting his shit rocked by Alejandro, and then wait, and then who's Brandon fighting? He's fighting what, Alex or?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure
I
Brandon.
said
I'm
on
sure Brandon
record,
can win
Alex cannot take a punch.
that. Okay. All right. So Brandon's definitely winning that one.
You don't want these hands.
And then we ended off with
Ivan.
a WWE style battle royale. Like
Fuck
like
that. I'm
WrestleMania.
way too tired.
WrestleMania.
A 4v4 fight. We'll do a 4v4.
A tag match. Or,
4 3-minute rounds.
and then we, or
As
should,
soon as Ivan gets tagged in, I'm tagging out.
no. This is basically when you bring out the sledgehammer from the bottom of the stage.
Oh,
You
there
need-
is no problem with it.
No, I mean from the bottom of the canvas. You know, like I mean WWE where they would like bring out chairs from the bottom. Yeah, so you just whip out the chair, hit him, and give him the good old bonk.
I think it'll be fun.
Just
should do it
fucking
for a charity
die.
event.
It's like we
You
get
got
like
my wallet.
no.
Hypothetically.
Yesterday, besides the YouTube boxing event, there's a UFC event, which I'm pretty sure Ivan is a little more aware of.
Yeah.
Is he Adesanya, the last style bender, won? Like, obviously. And then the one that shot there.
Let's not say
Right.
on it, obviously, all right? Because he went up against Jan
It's
Polanovsky and he
Adesanya,
got
though.
he got destroyed.
Adesanya.
No.
It's Eddie Adesanya.
The weeb unlocked his inner Naruto and he hit him with the Sharingan. Yo, of course, Brandon wouldn't know about that, but
Yeah, 'cause I'm not a fucking dweeb.
He's a weeb for soccer, though.
okay,
Passionate for soccer.
okay. I something important happened in the soccer world the other day, but we'll get to it after this.
Yeah, so Izzy Adesanya won. Brandon Moreno won, and he was the first Mexican-born. He is the first Mexican-born UFC champion. So shout out to all the Mexicans out there.
Nice.
And
Oh.
then Nate Diaz lost. But to be honest, it kind of seems like he won because he is a badass guy, dude. Did you see how bloody he was after the fight?
Stockton, mother.
And
Like how
He always speaks like he has CTE. He's like, so how'd you do in your fight, Mr. Diaz? Yeah, you hit me with a hug. You hit me with an uppercut, but all you gave me was stocking cap, bitch.
why does you sound like Boomhauer from King of the Hill? I don't know about them.
Because that's how he
Hang up
speaks.
propane and propane, etc. Man, I don't know.
he lost. He lost to an anonymous decision, right?
Yeah. He won, though.
He
He rocked him. But he was like, he kept doing this instead of actually finishing it off.
Well, he lost by technicality, and then he goes and he's like, even though I lost, there's a party at my house if you guys want to come by and kick it.
Hey,
I'd go.
true winner right there. He's a true winner.
But speaking about UFC, did you guys see that? His name, the Jake Paul's fighting a UFC fighter.
Tyrone Woodley.
There you go.
Never heard of this
What's your
guy.
prediction?
He was all right when he was up on the stage on the octagon.
What if Jake Paul fights Conor McGregor?
He was trying to, but they never did it.
Wait, what, Brandon?
He was trying to. He was talking smack to him, and I think he offered him a contract, but I don't think Connor took it.
Oh,
I was thinking, like, what if Canelo just walks to LA or just goes to LA
he,
to
he
his
walks to
house?
he walks to LA.
That's how much of a Chad he is. He just walks. He doesn't even
He doesn't have a
book a flight.
chauffeur. He doesn't book a flight. He walks to Las Vegas every time.
Then he knocks on his door and he's like, "What up, bitch?" And then he just fights him right then and there.
Bro, it's Canelo with this broken ass English. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No,
Get the fuck out of here. No, but I think Jake Paul lives in Miami now. I don't think he lives here in LA.
I think he lives in PR, Puerto Rico, don't they? Logan and Jake Paul.
No, that's Logan.
Oh.
That's the other brother.
Imagine how scared he would be if Canelo just happens to be on his front doorstep.
I mean, I think most people would be afraid of like just seeing like a big boxer in their front doorstep. It's like
I wouldn't.
He's built
I'd take him
different.
Brandon's just built different. Brandon just like fucking like Canelo shows up to his doorstep. See, Brandon's the first on the swing. Fucking
All
Brandon.
his belt.
Brandon's at the club and like and Canelo accidentally bumps into him. Canelo's the one apologizing.
He's asking me to fight. He needs the fight more than me.
But okay. So I guess this
you
is
were saying
wait what?
about the soccer thing?
Oh, okay. So off topic. So like I didn't actually watch the match. I watched like the footage afterwards. It was like the Denmark versus Finland, and
Yeah.
the
So,
player collapsing.
Yeah, Christian Eriksen was. It was yesterday's match, Denmark versus Finland. It was in the first half. I don't know what minute exactly, but I think it was early in the game. Out of nowhere, he just collapses, and reports coming out today that he had a cardiac arrest field, and they used like the first try on the defibrillator is what resuscitated him. So it was like very scary moment, especially because like his wife was in the stadium too. So it was like not only for him, his wife, but also his teammates. It was very like sad, and even for like the whole soccer world, like it was very like heavy hearted because it was just like anything can happen like instant like your life. Like he was playing like the first game of the Euros 2020, and which is such a big tournament, and then that happens. It's like such a blow to not just like his team but the whole world.
Oh wait.
But I think he's fine now.
So basically, like, had it not been for the for the medical team like using the defibrillator, like there's like a chance he could have actually died on the field.
Yeah, like they were like as soon as he fell, like shout out to like the cap. I don't know the captain's name, but also shout out to I think the referee was Taylor, who was refereeing the match. He immediately stopped the game, and like they immediately like went and helped him out, like grabbed his neck and made sure like nothing was like he didn't swallow his tongue or anything.
Mm.
And the medical team like just sprinted across the field right away. Which and they were saying they interviewed I think one of them, and it was like, yeah, we used it. He was like he had a cardiac arrest, and when we used the first defibrillator on him, like they brought him back, and they said like if they would have been like seconds later or even a minute later, like they don't know what would have happened.
And so like, but did the player have like history of like this, or is like this like a first time thing?
I think this is a first time thing, and it's not. I could be wrong, but I don't think like he hasn't gotten COVID or anything like that. So I think it's like the first time that happens. But I think he's fine now. He's still in the hospital. They're still running tests. But a video emerged of like him outside, like him standing in his room already, like and some fans were outside like his window, like cheering him on and all that.
Honestly, like well, now you mentioned that it was like it's like a first time thing. It's like the response of the team at that point is like very surprising because it's like soccer is like like known for like flopping and stuff, and from what I've seen in the footage, like they pass him the ball and he's like kind of falls forward. So but then again, it's like that probably obviously like like if you're like look at the the unexperienced person, like just like the stereotypes of soccer is like, oh, he just flopped for whatever reason, and
Well, the
it's
thing with this one was that like he didn't even have the ball. Like the ball wasn't even near him. It was a throw in, and then he just collapsed on the field. But like what you said, it was a great reaction from his teammates because what they did was they pretty much formed a circle around him and like the medical team.
yeah,
So like the camera didn't focus on just like the player being on the field. So like they pretty much blocked the view of it.
yeah, I remember saying that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like it's a really good response time, especially if it was like a first time thing and it happened. And I'm also like happy the guy's good now. So,
Yeah, he's fine now.
but it's like, um, is there like a chance like he's ever gonna play again, or even like wants to
I mean,
play
there
again?
probably. I mean, it depends on how he feels, but I mean, if he makes a full recovery, I don't see why not. But I think it just depends really on what
On kind of
he
what
is, and then
he wants to do.
yeah, because there's also talks. So like it was a little controversial because they felt like a lot of people and like sports and that like people who were analyzing it like they felt like the match shouldn't have continued that day. They should have postponed it 24 hours. But supposedly from like what I've read and what I've heard is that Christian Eric like I think he was awake and conscious as he was leaving the field.
Hmm.
Once he was at the hospital and he was a little fine because the match was like suspended, so everybody went back to the locker rooms because they didn't know what was gonna happen, and they were gonna have a meeting between the referees and the captains and the coaches. But I think from what I've heard, Christian Eriksen himself called like the captain and said like to continue playing, like he wanted them to continue playing. But even then, like a lot of people were like they shouldn't have continued the match because that's such a heavy-hearted thing. Even though it happened, like you're still worrying about it. Like as a player, you're still worrying about
Hmm.
like your teammate.
I mean,
Match is going.
like I do like at first I well basically it's kind of a tough deal. It's like do you do what like the thing that everyone expects you to do, which is like to end the match, or do you do what the victim like wants you to do? Like, and if like the person it happened to is like says, I want you guys to keep playing, it's like, to me it's like I want to carry out your wish. So I think them finishing the game because he wanted them to finish is kind of like the right thing. You know.
Yeah. The bad thing is that they lost 1-0 and they missed the penalty to tie the game, which just made it
Oh.
worse. It's like, how are you gonna
Yeah.
how are
Okay.
you gonna continue?
Okay. Okay. Never mind then. All right. I take that back. But all right.
Getting off this topic,
Oh, wait.
I have a random.
Podcast enjoys listening to 3.5 hours of absolutely nothing interesting going on. Yeah, that's based. But see, but lucky for our viewers, we condensed nothing interesting to basically 1 hour at most.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they don't have to be here forever. Honestly.
No, they're staying here forever.
Okay, I have a
Only
very
the
random.
ride or dies are staying in here until we finish.
Do you guys prefer texting or calling / FaceTiming someone?
Y'all text slash
Calling.
call people?
You guys, what do you prefer?
Depends. If I'm busy doing something, but like my phone's like, say my phone's on the table, but I'm like on the computer doing stuff, then texting. But like if if it's like if I'm doing nothing, like watching TV or something, and like somebody wants to like it's texting, I think calling would be better. I think it also depends what you're talking about. If you're talking about like random things in texting, but if it's like your best friend or like it's more well for me, I mostly call like family members. So like if it's like catching up with them, I think it's better calling because it's like you get a immediate response rather than texting. Sometimes it might be like 10, 15, or up to like 30 minutes.
All right, but like in all seriousness, like there's like different tiers. Like like who earns the right to like call, and like who doesn't get that right just yet.
I was gonna say the same thing because it's like for me, if you're gonna, there's only a selected amount of people who can FaceTime me out of anywhere. You are not in that group. You have to text me before you either call me or FaceTime me. Like, are you busy? Because then I'm not gonna answer your FaceTime.
The Pharaoh himself has spoken.
Or
You
like
shall not
text,
call Brandon Bello unless
like
you.
yeah,
Message him
Brandon has to
first.
give you the green light. So Brandon is basically.
Oh, there we go.
There he goes.
There he
There we
goes.
go. Hey, yo, I'm gonna call up Home Depot HR right now. This man.
I know.
Man, let me call him right now.
Like, hello, Home Depot customer service. How can I help you? Oh yes. So this
This
man.
man broke my ass when I was in the PVC section. He was like, "You want some pipes?"
He doesn't work the PVC section. He works in the plumbing section.
Like obviously,
It's the
if
same
it's like an
thing.
emergency, yeah. Like if it's an emergency, call me. Yeah, that's fine. But if it's just like to hang out or something, or like just like catch up, like text me first, and then we'll see.
I'm
No,
gonna call HR and just say, "This man groped my ass and said, 'You want me to clean your pipes?' Right in my face." He's like,
I
"Do you
bet
have
you
the
wouldn't.
name?" Yes, I can. I have the full face and everything.
I bet you wouldn't say yes.
but but actually like.
I just put the cameras are on. That's why.
Hmm. Okay, but fuck me, dude. But back to the calling
Where?
thing. But back to the calling thing. Yeah, for me it's like, you know, there's like levels to it. You know, there's just some people I only text. There's some people I'm always like on like like I'm always like on Discord calls with, and we're like we have like our cameras on most of the time, and it's like, you know, I just there's just some people that I just don't ever do that with. Like just like randos, like yeah, like or it's like there's times that I just get like random phone calls like unexpectedly. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. This rarely happens, and then it's like I try to keep it as quick as possible. For me, like
Yeah, I
the best phone calls last under a minute. Anything over a minute, you've been talking for me for too long.
yeah, I think it depends. If it's like a call, like just like that, it has to be quick. But if I'm like FaceTiming or something, like I'm facing someone like FaceTiming someone like important. Like let's say like yesterday I was on FaceTime with my girl and we're like FaceTiming for like 5+ hours. Like if you FaceTime me, if someone else were to FaceTime me, that thing would have lasted like a minute.
God
You
damn! Why are you
FaceTime
call
Hey,
your
Brandon's
data
a
rate?
minute and quit it.
minute and quit it.
Your data rates are gonna apply, son.
Nah, he only
Why I
uses
got
Your
Wi-Fi.
provider's gonna be
on my
there. You're like,
Wi-Fi.
"Sir, is this correct? Have you been spending
Actually,
5 minutes
for
with
your information,
baby
whenever
girl?
we get
Heart
whenever
emoji,
we get
heart emoji, black heart emoji."
the family like information monthly, I'm always the one with the less amount of gigabytes used. I only use like 4 GB a month.
That's
You
cap.
want to cook
That's
me for
cap.
that or what?
That's cap.
Not cap.
That's cap.
It's not cap.
Send us your recent family plan bill.
Oh, that's nice. You want a
I'll send you
cookie
the new. I'll
or
send you the
something?
new.
You,
I'll
you
send
want
you
a
the
pat in the
new one.
back?
Hey, you want to shut up? This is my podcast, not yours.
It's not your
This is
podcast. This isn't
this
your
isn't the
podcast.
fat talk here. This is the
This
Let
isn't
it
a
fat talk.
podcast. This isn't your
This is,
podcast. This is Hector's podcast. He's daddy around here.
this is the fat talk here. All right.
Oh,
You don't run the show here.
Go tell your daddy that you want a cup of chalky milk. Calm down.
cup of chalk.
Cringe.
Cringe. Cringe department. I like to report cringe.
But the thing is with me is like I prefer texting, but I never respond to text messages. Like right now, I have 135 unread messages.
Y'all get messages?
Yeah. And
You don't
then
get interaction?
Yeah, y'all get human interaction? Could it be
I
me?
never answer my Instagram DMs.
The
Oh,
only
that's
one,
just like
the only
Mr. Celebrity over here.
the only ones we answer are the ones from the smooth ball sponsors. Even though they don't sponsor us, and they're probably a scam. Don't believe the smooth your balls people. They're a scam.
if they approach us one more time, we might have to take it. Third time's a charm, you know.
No. It's actually I almost got scooped into a scam. Actually, there's these like people that were selling like organic cups, made it from like organic oats basically, or some shit like that, made from organic recyclable materials, and they're like, oh, well, we'll give you a discount code, and once they said we'll give you a discount code, I'm like, okay, this is a scam. They're just trying to make me waste my money. And I'm like, they always text you from some like fake account, and I'm like, You know what? I'll play into it. I'll play into it. I'll play into it. And then I would
What
just
if like what if like these accounts aren't fake ones and we're actually missing out on like really good sponsorships because of just our paranoia?
It's like that Nigerian prince email. He's like, I got $5 million. Like, I'll be yours. Just send 500.
just send a $500 like wire from Western Union.
I take it to that. That's $5 million right there.
Yes. Actually, no. There's this guy on YouTube. His name is Atomic Shrimp. I don't know why his name is Atomic Shrimp, but basically he investigates scammers, and he's actually brought down scamming companies before. The one like a scamming company in India. Like
Whole ass menace.
yeah, like
No, the one
He's
thing
just
that
brought down
sometimes
the whole entire
the
workforce in India.
one thing that used to like not scare me, but like I'd be paranoid of is when you get like those random calls
we
or
are
like
we are calling about your car warranty. Would you like
yeah,
to?
exactly. Like I feel, or like those scam likely calls. I always feel like they're recording. I don't know why I always had this thought of like they'd be recording the call. So like if you say like yes or anything like that, they'd use it against you. Like you know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
think they
Okay.
do. Like my dad told me the same thing.
Like yeah, I was always afraid of like saying anything. So before I used to just end the call, but now what I do if I get a call like that, I just put my phone in airplane mode and then it'll say to them like call failed. It
Y'all,
doesn't look like I ended the call.
my dad's just a menace. Like he just fucks with them. Like
He's like,
he'll
my name's Deez. Deez what, sir?
these not yeah maybe he does something similar. Like he'll give fake names and addresses, and then like and then like then once they like and then once they reach to the part where like they reach for your credit card information, he's like, you know what, you could go fuck yourself. You guys are some real low life pieces of shit. And then he hangs up after wasting their time. And it's like, I mean, you do you, King. You're doing your part.
That boy, bad news. He's a menace to society.
You do you, King. You do you,
Hey,
Dad.
I don't think that's too long. I don't think that's too much.
It's like, but like, it's
All
like
my scam calls are in Chinese though. Like that's kind of weird.
John Cena type beat.
Yeah, I respond. I'm like, hello. He's like, 一起搞fallah.
I feel like you've gotten that call a little bit too often, Ivan.
I did. It's like, 一起搞fallah, sindo.
You sure it's not one of, you sure it's not one of those Hinge girls you're matching with?
Excuse me?
You sure it's not one of those Hinge girls you're matching with?
I don't put my number there. I'm not. No.
Hey, you know, I just never mind.
And there's one time I got a call saying, we're calling from Amarillo County from Texas, talking about a warrant you have here. I'm like, a warrant?
Warren.
I've never even been to Texas.
Sir, we got information that you were trafficking drugs to USPS to this address in Texas. Fucking.
That one I honestly got kind of scared at, but then I was like, wait, I've never even been to Texas. Why am I scared?
Actually, there's one time there's actually one time I got prank called, where it was like someone was like, "Yeah, we're tracking your phone right now," and then it was like I was in middle school, so of course I fell for it. But it was one of my friends in middle school who had been to my house already, so he knew my address. But it's like, he was using a voice changer, so I didn't know it was him. So I was freaking the fuck out, and I had to bring my mom on the phone, and then that's when they got scared, and they was like, "No, it's just us. It's us. It's us."
Wait, who was it?
Oh, Daniel and Diego, I think. I was
That's funny.
I was freaking the hell out because it was like 8 p.m. and I had just gotten my phone. I had just got a new phone. That was like my first phone at the time, and then I'm like, and I wasn't used to getting scam calls like I am now, or like prank calls. And that was like the first ever prank call I was gotten, so I fell immediately for it. I was actually
What kind
freaking
of
out.
child has access to a voice changer? That's my question.
Xbox motherfuckers.
I've never had an Xbox, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I think Xbox had voice changer on it, and so I mean, I'm pretty sure like, I mean, we're using the internet. You can just like get a voice changer.
I was never a loser to use Xbox.
I always had PlayStation, like a true Chad. I was
I
never.
got someone with the Sakon joke the other day.
Wait, what?
The
Oh.
Sakon joke.
Okay, I already know where this is going. I already know where this is going. All right, good try
They're
though.
like, where'd you get your shoes at? And I was like, oh, I was out in San Jose the other day in this place called Saucon. Saucon. Saucon these nuts. And they just hung up.
Wait, but
Menace.
but there's but like
So
back to the scam calls. There's like last one. So like there's like the first time actually I almost fell for like the extend your warranty one on my car because I didn't know at the time. But I'm like hold on. My car is used. I got this shit off OfferUp, I got this shit off OfferUp. What fucking warranty am I gonna get off a car from OfferUp? I'm stupid, and I just hung up. my car
Oh, I
is
get it.
my car is over 20 years old, sir. Leave me alone.
Yeah, that's all the scam calls I get. All I get is, hello? 一起搞fal了，硬西多。
are we gonna get canceled for him doing this?
No.
I'm
Wait,
not saying anything. I don't know why.
okay, wait. Ivan. But does that actually mean anything? Have you done? I've like,
I don't think so.
because it sounds pretty legit. It sounds pretty legit if you ask me. Yeah, you can't lie.
In reality, I
It's
said Tiananmen Square did happen.
very,
Always remember.
our
Here,
podcast.
Ivan, go to Google Translate and say that. You know how you can do the speech thing
I'm
Alright.
interested. I'm interested.
where it detects it on its own and then translate it to English.
All right, hold on. English to Cantonese.
I watch it be like a Joe Mama
No,
joke.
just put it where it auto detects the language.
Stars 21. Oh, shit.
Okay, but so
To-
that's the thing. Is it simple Chinese or traditional Chinese? That's the thing we don't
I
know.
never understood the difference between it. So
Correct word Mandarin.
I'm
All right, say.
gonna go Chinese simplified to English.
Oh no, actually no, wait. Or actually just you could always just go detect language and then detect language to English. So whatever language you speak, it'll just pick it up as that.
So I just fucking said it.
No. No, that's not it. Hold on, I got it. 一起搞fal了. All I said was TCG Fowler.
TCG Fowler. Okay. Yeah, interesting story. We're getting some Chinese lessons from Ivan.
Anyways, so I saw this on
Here's another one I know. 你看不准我.
Okay, what is that?
That's for John Cena.
The John Cena meme.
You can't see me. That's what it means. John Cena sold his soul to the Chinese government.
The Chinese government confirmed. we all knew that.
Not John Cena.
John Cena. Anyone who works for Universal or Disney sold their soul to China. Confirmed. Don't ask me about it. Just go with it. All right, so I'll let y'all know if I see a CCP agent at my house later today. I'll see y'all around.
I saw this on the news the other day, right? Supposedly President Biden met with Queen Elizabeth II, and I was wondering, like, what do you think they talk about like when they meet each other? Like, do you think they just talk shit about like each other's like their own countries?
All right,
or, like,
what third world country we about to bomb now?
What?
Whose natural resources are we about to
I mean,
grab?
I would assume he doesn't talk about much political stuff with Queen Elizabeth because she's just like a figurehead. She doesn't really do anything.
She's like, hey, yo, mate, what's going on, mate?
Oi, mate, you got a license for this here gun, eh?
I'm not gonna say the C word. I was about to.
You're gonna get us.
Oi,
I was about to say it.
Look at this band.
or it's like there's always this like one meme from Pokemon where it's like the main characters were Irish and Scottish or something.
Contour, more like contour.
And they were like, "Oi, slag! Oi, you wanna get your Pokemon battle? Is the Pope Catholic?"
I don't know.
What do you think they talk about, Isaac?
I don't know. What if they're just like talk about like personal stuff, like, oh yeah,
What
last night.
what if it was a sneaky
So
link? Hey, Joe Biden don't gotta know about this, Liz.
They're, they're the same age group.
The queen's just like, give me your sausage.
Pork me with that sausage, mate.
It's like fucking it's like you're cleaning two blackboard
Give
erasers.
me your big American sausage. Fill me up like an English breakfast.
Oh shit. Okay.
We're
Okay.
gonna be missing. We're gonna be reported missing by tomorrow by our own governments.
You are.
You are you. That sounds like a personal problem.
I actually.
Wait. What? Go ahead.
Do you guys have you guys ever looked up that Florida like birthday thing where like you search up like in Florida like what happens on your birthday and it's always some random ass story?
Oh no!
Oh, Christian's here now.
Oh no! Hey,
去你
big dog, you
妈！
got done laying pipe?
去你妈！ You guys know
Hey,
what that
big
means?
dog,
No, we don't know what that means.
You know what it means? It means
did you
fuck
clean
your mother.
some? You know what? Kutabare, bro. Kutabare.
Anyways,
I bet you don't know what that means.
fine. I've been released from jail.
Kutabare.
You've been released from Home Depot.
Did you
Hopefully I
finish
don't get
cleaning
kidnapped.
someone's pipe, son?
Hopefully I don't get kidnapped.
Who the fuck would want you, Christian?
Traffickers look at you, they'll be like, oh, hell no.
That always reminds me of that one video. Like this girl is like this is at the gas station, and then she closes her car, and because a guy's passing by, and then like he sees that. It's like, don't worry, girl, I ain't gonna kidnap you. You will wait too ugly anyways.
I saw that video.
Oh, he's whipping. That boy whipping. Okay.
I was about to say something stupid.
Hey, you want?
Nah,
Fucker.
I don't want to get canceled. It's okay.
Oh.
Oh my! Why is Christian gets out of work and he gets so aggressive? He's like a damn alligator, dude. Damn crocodile.
That's because some customer asked him like 50 times, where's the PVC glue at? And he didn't know. He's like, sir, you need
No,
this,
best
sir,
believe I
you
know
need
my
that."
shit.
Okay, I gotta
Best
lower
believe
Christian's
I know
volume.
my
Christian's just
shit.
way too loud. There we go. I just lowered him to 0. There we go.
Good.
All right.
Oh my god, why are you getting so mad about PVC glue, bro? It's just glue. Calm down.
Just glue? Nah, man. Nah, anyways. Hi,
Calm
Ivan.
down.
How are you, man?
I looked it up, right?
Yeah, I don't appreciate
Yo,
the
let me say hi
aggression.
to Ivan.
Oh
Shut the
my
fuck up,
God!
man.
Why is
Hey, you
everyone
have to
so
fucking
I
relate.
need you
loud?
to lower down the aggression, please.
Lower down the
Please.
aggression. Oh my God.
You're at like 4th gear right now. I'm gonna need you to drop it down to neutral, okay? Relax.
So I
Now you're
searched
in
up
like
the
5th gear.
I searched up the Florida man thing, right?
Okay.
I
It's
searched
crack whenever I
Florida
lose
man.
my job. By the
Okay,
way, Hector, that one segment was a little sus, man.
Which
Not
one?
gonna lie.
Which one?
When you said you swallowed, man. Yeah, it's a little sus.
Nah,
Bro, you're like an hour late.
quitters.
Christian, you are an hour late,
Do you
Christian.
spit or swallow?
Yeah, we should just start charging Christian, man.
Christian, do you spit or swallow?
Do I what?
Spit or swallow?
he regurgitates.
Where am I getting it from?
Oh, actually, this is the perfect question to
The
ask.
fact that you answered that question with that question, it proves what the answer is.
Christian.
What?
So this is for all of you guys. So like, let's say one of us is getting like kidnapped, right? And the only way to like save them, they have like a bullet to your head, right? And the only way to save them, if he tells like if he tells one of your homies to suck his dick, would you guys suck a dick to save your homie's life?
Who's the
Definitely.
homie?
10 out of 10.
Hey, Christian's a real one.
I mean, I'll do it for Brandon, Hector, Isaac. That's it. for Ivan, I'm gonna need like 100 G's at least.
No, well, if I hear your friend Christian Aguilar, he is kidnapped, and the only way for him to be saved is for you to give fellatio. Nope, blow his brains, blow it out.
Damn.
You ever heard of
No,
Andy Warhol? I want you to do that to the walls of the van he's in, please.
no
Wow,
question about
why
it.
you gotta make it so morbid, Ivan?
Christian,
I'll tell his friends that they like them, not even love them.
Christian, if a venomous snake bit one of our dicks, would you suck the venom out?
No,
Would you, Christian?
I mean,
Ivan, fuck
I
off.
mean, does it matter how I suck it, or is it just the action of sucking?
Yeah, shoot that, shoot that, shoot that, shoot that.
You know what I mean? Because
Like,
because it's one thing to suck, right? But it's another thing to suck and then like get the job done in 10 seconds and then versus getting the job done in a minute. You know what I mean?
10 seconds. So you're a master at that.
Fucking, I Christian's a pro. Christian's a pro, dude.
it's like everything.
Fucking Christian got the vacuum
Christian,
seal.
man, have you been training by sucking the cream filling out of the Twinkie by the holes, like the little holes?
Christian got that
Christian,
guac
we get the tough questions out.
Christian,
Christian's
Oh,
probably-
God, I know,
Christian's probably-
Plunger.
I know Verb trained you well, but god damn.
10 seconds?
Yo, this is an all boy group, man. One of us has to be sus. If we're all not sus, then something's wrong.
Actually, yeah, I had that. I don't know who I had the conversation with the other day. It was like, if you are not sus around your homies, then that means
Are they
like,
your homies?
yeah.
Oh, motherfucker!
You hear?
Hey, anybody out there looking? Christian has mastered like Walk 9000. If anybody,
You know, sometimes I just need to hang out with the homies. I just need to go on a date with the homies. You know what I mean?
come down to her.
Whoa. Whoa.
There's
What?
the homies. I don't know, Christian. How you been talking now? It's like kind of you're kind of the sussy baka of the group now.
A night with the boys? What you mean? A
You got
night with the
Hector excited.
boys?
Hector's all excited now.
What can I say?
What I've dreamed of has finally become reality.
All right.
Searched up the Florida man thing, right? This
Oh, yeah.
happened in 2018.
Oh, that's right.
A Florida woman driving on the I-95 near Jacksonville, Florida, captured video of a man driving a motorcycle while lying on his back, steering with his bare feet.
Fuck.
What?
Bro, that's not even
What?
a crime. That's just being a Chad.
Okay, this is fine. This is hilarious. This happened in 2019 on January 11th. Florida man chews up police car seat after cocaine arrest.
Look for Isaac's birthday, June. Florida man gets headbutted, knocked out by alligator.
Florida man jumps from hotel balcony, dies after parachute fails to open.
When's your birthday?
Oh my.
When's Christian's birthday?
Wow.
And don't worry, Christian. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Country.
God bless Florida man.
It should be a different country, like not even associated with the United States.
We cannot associate with Florida. I don't know how people go to live in Florida. It's like. All right.
July. Hold on.
Christian's birthday is March 28th.
July 11th, Florida man with no arms charged with stabbing man with scissors.
Wait, what?
Wait, this is a good question I have to ask. If an armless man has a gun, is he armed or unarmed?
Please
Darn.
leave. Please leave.
What did you always say?
The question scientists can't answer.
It's a good question. I want to answer that. I want to ask that in like a philosophy
Hold up.
class.
Real. I have something to say. Okay.
What?
So, I realize in my life, where I'm at right now, I am in a shithole of a place. I'm not a
Right.
shithole, but
This better not be like a
nonetheless,
13
my life
Reasons
is
Why.
uninteresting. My life is uninteresting. Why? You wanna know why, guys?
Why?
My cousin, right? My cousin's cousin. All right. There's gonna be two people. One of them. Okay, I'm 20, right? One of them is like 18, 19, and she's about to have a baby, right?
What?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but my God, is that a life change for her? You know what I mean? There's another cousin, or where she's like 21, 22, and she's about to get married, and then I think to myself,
So
what the fuck
basically,
am I doing with my
so
life?
basically, what
Like,
Christian's
what
trying
am
to
I
say,
doing?
is that
Like,
he's getting baby
every,
fever. He's
I'm going
getting
to
baby
work
fever.
every Sunday. I talk to the homies, like,
Damn, we're not good
like,
enough
what am I doing?
anymore. We're not good enough
What am I
anymore.
doing with my life? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
Oh,
are
I
not
totally,
good enough anymore.
I
I'm
totally get what
afraid this is
Christian's
like a
saying.
tape from 13 Reasons Why. Like that's what I'm
Once I heard
afraid this
that,
is.
once I heard that information, I really had a "what the fuck am I doing" like moment.
No,
Like,
no, no. I totally get what
like
Christian's saying because
I'm
like
like,
one of our friends is supposedly
I'm
engaged and she's a
single. Like
teenager.
the boys can't fill the hole. Literally, not really. Never mind.
Hey, I mean, shit. I mean, one of us is gonna be left out, but we can sure fill them. But
Anyways, no, but anyways, yeah, I had like a realization moment. I'm like, shit, what
Isaac
am I
got the
doing with
joke.
my life?
Isaac got the joke.
I'm disappointed.
So,
No,
yeah, so
I totally get what
that's,
Christian's saying because like
that's
one
where
of
I'm at
our
with my
friends is
life.
like,
Christian,
no, I
do you need help? Son,
No, it
there
doesn't
are.
need help,
Can
but
we
it's just
talk
like,
in an
fuck.
orderly manner, please?
You want to talk about this, kid?
what are you talking about? It's something normal.
This is not normal. I don't go up to my friends and be like, "Yeah, I don't like my life. It's mundane."
I don't care. I didn't say I like my life.
Yeah,
I'm just saying like
you you're the
where
wrong
I'm at
friend.
where I'm at my life
I'm
is
gonna get
so
some
like
cereal.
uninteresting, like so boring. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I hate my life.
I didn't say that. I'm just
Shit.
saying like,
Hate your life.
uh,
Hate your life. Hate your wife. Am I right? Hey, boomer joke. Let's go.
what's the deal with airline food?
No, but it's like I totally get what Christian's saying. Like one of our friends, she's getting engaged. She's supposedly engaged, and she's the same age as us. And there's people who like are our age have kids. There's other people getting
Yeah,
married.
like
There's other people
and then
doing
like
this and
uh,
like
and then like our parents got married young, they got kids young, and like now I'm thinking where my life's at. I'm probably gonna get married. If I get married, I'll be a little bit older. I have a kid when I'm like a little bit older, and then like I'm gonna be like 40, 50 when they're like young. Like I don't know. Anyways,
I mean, my dad was 20 when he had me.
and look at where you're at.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
yeah, my parents had me at like 18, 19. Yeah.
Damn, your dad putting in the.
No, but I
Nice.
totally agree. I totally agree with what Christian's saying because like I feel like our generation like
I love you, Ivan. I love you.
I don't feel like it sometimes. This is like a. It's like a pimp hoe relationship.
A pinball relationship.
What's the difference between red and blue PVC glue?
I don't know. I'm colorblind.
We don't even have. We have red hot blue or red hot. Yeah, red hot blue. We have something.
No, but what's the difference? There has to be a difference.
Well, we have the red hot or whatever, and then we have clear, and then we have heavy duty.
What color is
There's
the
no
heavy
red or
duty?
blue. Fuck. Heavy duty is just heavy duty.
But
What the fuck that mean?
is it black?
Go to Home Depot.com and check for yourself. Damn.
I'm not
Damn.
always at Home Depot. I have all my stuff here, and it's blue.
This guy just mentioned the sponsor of Home Depot. We're not sponsored.
Heavy duty PVC glue. Let me lecture you guys on something.
Let me tell
Heavy
you.
duty.
Let me tell you
It's
what.
heavy duty clear, and then we have heavy duty gray. You know, there's just a different color spectrum. It's more diverse than like Pride Month. Okay, relax.
All right. Okay, this is where we gotta end the show. All right.
All right.
Thank you for
Goodbye
everyone
to your
coming to our
sponsors.
stream. Yeah, thank you for everyone coming to the stream. I'm gonna end the stream right now. And I'm gonna end the recording right here too. Thank you for coming to our show on Spotify. We'll see you around.